It's really cooking it up. I watched a YouTube video on it. Oh my god! You just have to have
Charisma, enough. Okay, here we go. Today, we're going to work with dividing fractions. Nope. Not until chapter 1 is done. You can use your calculator in chapter 2 and chapter 3, but not chapter 1. So, when you divide fractions, you have to multiply by the reciprocal of the one that follows the division sign. 11 over 7. And it's negative. So your final answer, you have a 1 positive, 1 negative. So your final answer is going to be negative. Does 3 go into 7? No. Does 11 go into 4? No. So there's nothing that goes into anything. So it's negative 33 over 28. And you just stop right there. So when you're dividing two fractions, you multiply the divisor. Multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. Multiply the dividend by the Are you confused? Well, I forget which is a divisor and which is a dividend.
When you're confused, make me. What's the divisor and the dividend?
Okay.
There is a lot of questions.
Yep. All right. So the divisor is the top number, or the divisor is the bottom number. The dividend is the top number. All right. So you take 3/4 times 11/7, and then you get negative 33/28. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see. Yep.
Okay. So on this one, we have to divide this. What number goes into each? 2. You get 60 over negative 12. What number goes into each? 2. You get 30 over negative 6. What number goes into each?
2.
You get 15 over negative 3. What number goes into each?
5.
3. You get negative 5. That's simplifying it down. Okay, we just simplified it down. Good morning, Jordan.
3 goes into 15, so wouldn't you divide it by 5? That looks like a 5.
No, divide by 3. Because 5 doesn't go into 3.
Oh, yeah, because it's small.
Yeah. Okay, 18 and 60. What goes into each? 2. So it's 40 over 8. Now, see how they're both negative?
Yep. Now they're positive. 8.
So then they become positive. What's 40 divided by 8?
4. Oh.
5.
5, 10, 15.
So negative 16 divided by negative 2. A negative divided by negative is a?
Positive.
It is.
It's okay.
So it is 8. When you divide by 0, what happens?
0.
No. Everything is good in the world until somebody tries to divide by 0. Because the answer is undefined.
I better remember that. I want to watch it do the fish too.
All right. Thanks, Jordan.
Can you get some bigger fish?
What's the reciprocal of 5/7? 7/5. You just flip it over up. Flip it over. So, what's the reciprocal of 7?
1 over 7.
1 over 7. Okay? A reciprocal is also called a multiplicative inverse. So, what's a multiplicative inverse of negative 9? Negative 1 over 9. Okay? So, we're supposed to rewrite this as multiplication. To rewrite this as multiplication, this would be negative 46 times what? Not 44, but 1 over 44. Okay? Because when you divide, you multiply by the reciprocal. What's the reciprocal of 44? 1 over 44. Okay. So, 3/5 And we're going to multiply this times negative 8 9. Okay. So does 3 go into 5?
No.
Does 3 go into 9? Yes. 3 times. Does 8 go into 5? No. Or 3?
Yeah.
No. So it's negative 8 over 15.
Wow. 15. Because the 3's
3 times 5 is 15. You multiply the top, which is 1 and 3. So 1 times negative 8 is negative 8. 5 times 3 is 15. We reduced, and then we multiply across. Same thing on this one. It's 3/8 times 7 over 1, which is negative. Nothing goes into each other, so we multiply the numerators, negative 21, and the denominators, 8. On this one, negative 7 halves divided by 2 sevenths is negative 7 halves times a negative 7 halves. Because you multiply by the reciprocal. Nothing goes into each other.
I don't get it.
Because when you cancel diagonally or top to bottom. You don't cancel straight across. So when you divide, you have to flip over the fraction that is after the division sign. So negative 7 times negative 7 is a positive 49. 2 times 2 is 4. You leave it like that. Dividing this one. Does anything go into these? No, so it's just 72 over 11, and you stop there. Okay? Because there's nothing, you just divide, get rid of the negatives. So there are 15 problems for you to do. Let's get started on them. It'll take you a little while today. And we get out of here at 11:04. 10:04. Yes, I'm standing right here.